Andy is in Crown Point, Indiana. Hi, Andy. Welcome to the EntreLeadership Podcast.
Hey, Dave. How you doing?
Better than I deserve, man. How can I help?
Well, thanks for having me on the show. I'm a owner of a landscape company. Our annual sales is $2 to $3 million a year, and we're completely debt-free and have saved about $1 million into a building fund over the last 5 to 7 years.
Wow.
And, yeah, it's been a fun couple of years. So
congratulations. Well played, stud.
thank you. So we currently run the business out of our home, and I've greatly outgrown the space and looking to use that building fund for something. And I'm trying to figure out how much of it is the right amount to spend and to continue to grow debt free, of course, and not stretch ourselves too thin.
Okay, you got two. A good way to clear this in your head is this is not really when you go buy a building, in this case, you're not doing that for the business. You're doing that because you want to buy real estate.
Yeah.
Because you could go just rent a building for the business.
Right.
Okay. So you're buying a piece of real estate to invest in that, and you happen to know the tenant.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. So you separate that out because you've saved up $1 million of profits that you can put into a building that you guys can use. But you do want the building to be a good real estate investment as well. So we built these buildings on our campus. They're office buildings, and a little different than what you're doing. But still, we built them in such a way that if Ramsey Solutions goes away, the Ramsey family has some mighty fine office space. And
sure.
So that's kind of what I want you thinking here. I'm guessing you probably want something like office warehouse arrangement, right?
Yeah, with a big yard space and possibly enough space for a tenant while we're even operating out of there. And
yeah, that'd be great.
It's just a lot of money. I've worked really hard to get this amount of money saved, and now I'm scared to. It's just a lot of money.
Yeah, well, you pay cash for a piece of real estate, but you need enough left back to operate the business. You're not going to put you're not going to drain down to zero cash.
No, well, on top of that, we have about $150,000 in retained earnings inside the business.
Oh, okay. So you're fine with that then. So this is your real estate fund. You got $1 million to buy. You don't have $1 million too. You got $1 million. I mean, that's what we're going to do that. So, yeah, buy something at that. But again, don't buy something that is so freaking specialized it can be used for nothing else. But I don't see a need for you to do that anyway. And by the way, good office. I don't know about Crown Point, Indiana, but good office warehouse space is one of the best categories of real estate investments right now. I mean, I've got about 10 of those, and I would buy 10 more if I can find them at a deal this year. I mean, it's just a great, it's kind of a working man's office space, so to speak. And I've got some wonderful tenants in some of the properties we own in that space. So it's a good real estate investment. And it happens to be that it's going to help your business run more smoothly and more profitably too, because you'll have everybody in one site and everybody has a home base to bring the equipment back to and, do maintenance, all that kind of stuff, get reset for the next day, a place to keep the trucks, all that. It's a whole different world than the way you've been living. So you're probably going to gain some productivity and efficiency when you move in, would you think?
100%. And I'm frankly sick of looking at it at home. So
Yeah. And that's not to mention your wife.
Right. Exactly.
She was sick of it 2 years ago. Yeah. But yeah. So, that's fine. You guys are doing what you're supposed to do. You're gutting it out and you saved up the money. You're going to pay cash for a building. I think you're incredible, man. Congratulations. Big time successful. You got to love that guy. Hey, let's just open a landscape company and do $3 million a year and save up $1 million cash for a building. Just shut up. This is the EntreLeadership Podcast.